Guys, I just got back from class, and this morning I did a live stream reacting to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and I've given it some time to kind of digest in my mind, and I am so fucking excited for the Switch 2. Like, yeah, $450 for the console is expensive, and $80 games are a lot of money to spend, but I am sure it's well worth it. You know, this Direct had a lot of cool shit they announced. I know I care a lot about the first party releases, that's why I'm a big Nintendo fan, and we were shown Mario Kart World Tour, whatever it's called. We got Drag Drive, the kind of like Rocket League basketball sort of game with the mouse Joy-Cons. We also got the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour digital game. We got the new Hyrule Warriors game, and what I'm most excited for, the Donkey Kong. The 3D Donkey Kong looks so fucking good. We also got Switch 2 versions of a lot of the bigger Switch 1 games, like Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby Forgotten Lands. We got Metroid Prime for Pokemon ZA, and I think there's one more that I'm forgetting. Oh, Mario Party. Mario Party, the mini games. Like, some of the upgrades are just like performance, and others like Mario Party and Kirby and Forgotten Land are like new content, which is so cool. You know, I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like $20. I mean, the price might fluctuate depending on the expansion, but it's so cool. I think that they're going back to older games. I totally see them doing like another Kingdom in Mario Odyssey or a new set of fighters in Smash Bros. There is so much potential for that. Oh, I forgot, Kirby Riders, Kirby Air Riders. You know, the original Kirby Air Ride, it was okay, nothing to write home about. It was a fun experience, but I think it's cool that they're making another one. I don't know, it's exciting. You know, Nintendo also they brought back the Kinect, which is pretty cool. And the download play, the Switch 2 is having download play with some games. I forget what it's called, but that's what it is from the DS. They had a download play. They also have so many cool third-party games. Like, I know Elden Ring and Final Fantasy VII and Cyberpunk are some of the ones that I'm most impressed with. Oh, speaking of third-party, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 and Silksong. Those were also mentioned. Deltarune had its own little trailer. Silksong had like 2 seconds of gameplay. I love Undertale and Deltarune. I couldn't get into Hollow Knight. Metroidvanias just aren't for me. But I think it's cool how after 6 years, Silksong fans are finally getting something. I'm also very happy with the Switch 2 console itself. You know, I don't really know the internals, but in the trailers or in the Direct, they said 120 FPS, 1080p handheld mode. That's obviously not for every single game, but my kind of tolerance for games is 60 FPS. I don't really care about graphics. I just want a smooth performance. And if 60 FPS is like the bare minimum, if it's like the base standard for Switch 2, I would be so happy. I know the Switch 2, yeah, they had the C button, the communication button for like game chat. It's whatever. Should have been like Discord integration, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know why Nintendo always has to do their own funny way of doing things, like with the virtual game cards they did recently. It's whatever. You know, the Joy-Cons look alright. I wish we saw more colors. I thought it's very cool how the original Switch has so many different colors. We saw the Pro Controller, it's kind of the same thing. You know, the Switch 2 game cartridges are going to be red, and the cases are going to be red too, which is pretty cool. I care a lot about that stuff. Back home, I have a giant bookcase full of physical games. I care a lot about my presentation for my physical media. I hope the spines are cool though. My biggest issue with the Switch 1 is that their spines are just red background, white text, small text, and it's all so boring. There's no room for developers to be creative with the box art on the spines. I hope that's different for the Switch 2, but I doubt it, and we'll have to wait and see. That's about all that I kind of wanted to talk about. I'm gonna see, hopefully in this video, I compiled a bunch of clips of my live stream. But yeah, you all have a good one. Take care.